Shoot again, add it up.
Shot clock buzzer be the Lambo two-seater. We don't do new people. Fast break taking off, lose one, shake it off, bounce back, then defeat like.
Fans, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. Let's hear it for the NBA champions, your New Orleans Pelicans, the head coach of your home team.
Incredible moments in an NBA season, that presentation of the NBA ring ceremony. Is special indeed. And greetings, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Walker out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Edwards. And it's Dawkins. And it's Dillingham in at the point. And for the Pelicans, King is out there with Marks. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Ramsey in at the 3 spot. And so, off the tip, it's New Orleans. A handful of games now played this season, Clark. What can these teams take away from their first few games?
You know, Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, you start to see what is and is not working. I think you can begin to adjust accordingly once you have that data. Also, a sense of knowing the season is long, no need to overreact. Stay even-keeled and keep your eye on improvement and progress.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Ramsey passes to Mobley. Outside Edwards. Edwards with another miss. King right side. Ramsey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's the screen. Walker, bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Edwards.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Pass to Marks. Here's Mobley. Fires the 3. Walker with the rebound. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Wembanyama. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And it's King with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Mobley wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Dillingham. Outside Edwards. Here's Wembanyama. The 17-footer goes down. Wembanyama has got 6.
It's easy to get a good look from mid-range when you tower above everyone. Wembanyama.
Timberwolves, Dillingham. Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's King. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Pass to Mobley. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Here's Dawkins. Still scoreless. Fades back, and again it's Minnesota.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pelicans trail by 4. King with it. Defended now by Dillingham. Marks no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The shot by Dawkins is no good. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ramsey passes to Marks. A kick out to Mobley. No good on the 3. Timberwolves leading by 4. Now Dillingham. Pass to Wembanyama. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. You look at Golden State. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And, you know, right now for the Pelicans, they've had a rocky start to the season, moving down a little here in the middle of the rankings. Hopefully they can make some corrections here and get this thing moving.
Here's Ramsey. Back to King. Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Dawkins. And here's Edwards. Marks grabs the board.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Blackman. Sinks the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Walker. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And Minnesota has possession after the missed three from Evan Mobley. Walker surveying the floor. Wembanyama sets a screen for Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Rolling off the pick, ready to do some damage. Wembanyama.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. At this break in the action week, so both teams making some changes here. King with it. He has yet to score. Pass to Kelly. 11 feet away. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. We've got Henderson. He's out there with King, and it's Blackman in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And Minnesota has possession, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Wembanyama, left side, 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here, and the 3 ball is good. Dawkins has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's King, right wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now here's Henderson. 9 points in the game so far. King outside. Pass to Kelly. Dawkins against King. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wembanyama outside. Oh, 3 ball, Wembanyama!
Such a pure stroke for his size. Wembanyama looks like he was made in 2K.
Out left to the wing. Henderson outside. Puts up a three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Dillingham with the bucket.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Now King. Pass to Blackman. From deep. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside, Walker. Dillingham setting the screen for Walker. Edwards against King. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Pass to York. Lets it go with the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Peters checks in for the Pelicans. Pass to Dillingham. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Now here's Walker. Just 5 to shoot. And York pulls it down. The Pelicans trail. Here's Blackman. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Walker. Over Henderson. Walker's shot is off.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's King. Henderson outside.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Dawkins. Walker is screen on Henderson. Over in the corner, Edwards. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 1. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, for the Pelicans, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Minnesota in the lead. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Walker. Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Dawkins in at the small forward. Walker's shot is off. Pelicans shooting well. They're at 45%. King outside. Pass to Marks. For the lead. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Marks has got the first basket of the third quarter for New Orleans. Walker with his screen for Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. It's a one-point game. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. It's game one of a three-game road trip. King, the pass to Black. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Dawkins. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
And here is King. There's the screen. Pass to Blackman. And stolen by Wembanyama. Goes up. Nice transition bucket by Wembanyama.
And folks, don't underestimate Wembanyama's greatness. Look at the big man run the floor.
King outside. Here's Blackman. Back to King. Clock at 6. Pass to Blackman. Fires from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Over in the corner, Edwards. Off target from three-point range. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. King left side. Here's Ramsey. Over Dillingham. Shots good by Ramsey.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Walker. Still yet to score. Edwards can't hit. Here's Ramsey, and he's covered by Dawkins. Pass to Blackman. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Shoots from the elbow. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Edwards. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's 23 points for Victor Wembanyama. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Marks. Here's Blackman. Edwards defending. Blackman's shot is off.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Here's Dawkins. Outside, Edwards. 6 to shoot. Shoots over King. Edwards with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Wembanyama against Mobley. King outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. Great shot.
Pelicans leading by 10. They've got King, and it's Kelly in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Cummings. Shoots over King. And it's King with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
It's the three-point bomb.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. Back to Cummings. The 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. York's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans. King taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Minnesota making a switch here. Rupert's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Oh, dude! Easy for Wembanyama.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
King, the pass to York. Pass to Kelly. Over Wembanyama. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Correa, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Rupert. Takes the 3. King with the block. And they recover.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
No problems knocking that one down. York's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Nailed from three-point land. Wembanyama has got 5 points now this quarter. Blackman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Rupert. Over to the left wing. It's rebounded by Kelly. New Orleans leading by 13. A moment for an injury report.
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to brave it out.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Dillingham. The Pelicans make their last shot, and that one is good.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
King with it. Pass to Kelly. To the left wing. King outside. Here's Kelly over Dillingham. Shot by Kelly, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Dillingham. Tries again, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Walker's checked in for Minnesota. King outside. It's Henderson on the wing. Drills it from outside.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Edwards. Back to Wembanyama. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you got to be cautious when you're guarding Wembanyama. At his size, he attracts a lot of fouls.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Here's Ramsey. Kick out to King. Launches a three. And Dawkins pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Edwards. Looking to get it going. He lays it in.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Henderson outside. Shot from the top of the key. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's King. Six on the shot clock. To the paint. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Dawkins. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Three-pointer. Second chance effort, and Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama's got 39.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Cuts off the pass. Here's Walker, and he banks in the layup. Here's King. Just a single rebound away from a double-double.
Yeah, you know, he has been unrelenting. Hard to match his intensity.
Cotto, Edwards defending. Here's Ramsey, just 5 on the clock. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside Edwards. Shoots from 12. Pelicans with the rebound. Ramsey's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Wembanyama. 16-footer dropped in.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Timeout called Pelicans. New Orleans leading by 13. King outside. Fires the three. Does not go in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Now Mobley for three. The shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 11. Now Edwards launches it. He drills the three.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
New Orleans has got 8 shots off from three-point land in mid-half. Now here's King. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. "14 feet away." No good. Timberwolves shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Edwards against King. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Henderson. Takes the three. The three goes down.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for New Orleans.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against Minnesota.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Slim.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Edwards fires. It's good.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Up top, Walker. Henderson defending. Edwards. Off target from outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So New Orleans wins it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Going up tonight, who going up tonight? You going up tonight, she 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 going up tonight. Start calling her phone, she going up tonight. Now lying, you the buster type. Knowing that you lying, we don't go for the hype.